Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. For Game 6 of the World Series, the Cincinnati Reds combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year. It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Padres allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 3-2. Entering the day's action, the Padres sit in first place in the National League West division, and the Cubs are in second place in the NL Central. Julio Teheran got the win number 7 thus far as Atlanta got past the Diamondbacks 4-3. Heading into the day, the Braves sit in last place in the National League East, while the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West. The Seattle Mariners held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 3-2. As of right now, the Rockies are in last. Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting out in the NL West, Paul Goldschmidt drove home 3 runs as the Diamondbacks. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting out in the NL West, Tanner Roark got the win, putting him at double digits. It's officially scoreboard watching season as the regular season comes to a close. Here on Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the San Diego Padres racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-1. In the standings, the Padres sit in 3rd place in the National League West division, 5 games back. And the Diamondbacks are 4th in the division, 11 games out of 1st. The Washington Nationals pounded out 17 hits in this one as they toppled the Rockies 12-5. At the start of the day, the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West division. And Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. For the 7th and final game of the Major League Baseball World Series, the Astros got the best of the Dodgers at home, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A player receives input from a coach.
We are north. Now at the plate, Tyrone McQueen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Right over the middle, knee high. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home, this would be huge for this team.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Batting third, the shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Mancini. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, they really need Tulo to get his bat going sooner than later. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is fouled at the plate. The 3-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Nothing. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. To first, McQueen comes up with it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto...
At the plate, Tyrone McQueen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. To his right, Kovalenko. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. At the plate, Aledmys Diaz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's running. Hit sharply toward the right side. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward.
In now for the O's, Derek Kovalenko.
Third baseman, Derek Kovalenko.
A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Standing in, Tyrone McQueen, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
McQueen.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. High and deep to right center. Martin racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready now, William McClellan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle. Diaz brings it in. A bare hand for 1. On to first, it's a double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Tyrone McQueen. He flew out in his last at-bat.
McQueen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. And a breaking ball stays outside. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Three to 1 the final score this afternoon. The Toronto Blue Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Aaron Sanchez earns his first win of the season. Danny Barnes records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
They left 14 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Aaron Sanchez. His record is now 1-2. Credit the save to Aaron Sanchez. The loss goes to Alex Cobb, just his 2nd loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the now at the plate, Paulo Orlando, and we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-2. Hit high and deep to left field. McQueen racing back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he will cruise into second base as he starts things out tonight with a double. Here's Nolan Arenado. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's done well, 6 for 13. He also has 1 home run. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone. Into the box now, Tyrone McQueen. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Ready with the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding into the box, Henry Lozano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Stepping in for the Jays, Tyrone McQueen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Orlando's under it. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 1. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Next to bat for Toronto, Tyrone McQueen. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Henry Lozano.
Now batting, left fielder, Henry Lozano.
Lifted in the air out to left. McQueen has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Now in the box, Tyrone McQueen, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Tampa Bay hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. We are north of the border in. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. So digging in now, Tyrone McQueen. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. A bouncer up the middle. Duffy has it. And there are 2 away now. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays. So striding forward now, Tyrone McQueen. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Popped him up. Arenado over to his right. 1 out. In now, Tyrone McQueen. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Great swing right there. Sometimes you just see that ball pop out of that pitcher's hand just a little bit different than that fastball.
Tyrone McQueen will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. And there's a base hit on the line.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with the big.
Time now for base. Matt Olson, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they'll tag him out in the run. At the plate, Tyrone McQueen. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
McQueen.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Pops this one up. Gregorius over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Tyrone McQueen. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Acevedo, base runner at first with 1 out. Ripped on the ground to first. That gets through, and he'll reach base again. On his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Randall Grichuk, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Popped him up. Joseph is there. And that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, Tyrone McQueen, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to. Now at the plate, Tyrone McQueen. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks, and the batting averages are flowing right now.
As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Elvis Andrus. MLB. Into the box now, Tyrone McQueen, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and that's through for a hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Hit out towards second. Andrus has it, and he's set down 1 away. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki.
Batting 7, second baseman.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. That's taken by Grandal, and there are 2 away now. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Stepping in, Tyrone McQueen. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone all the way into the upper deck.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He comes in with 16 base hits in 77 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 12 times as well. Heading out towards shallow right. McQueen has a read on it, and that's the third out. Rangers set. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tyrone McQueen. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is DeShields. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One hit. Stepping up now, Tyrone McQueen. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is DeShields. And it's gone as they add still another. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one. Next will be the designated hitter, Stephen Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Andrus rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that.
Digging in once again, Tyrone McQueen. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame.
This guy's...
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
So next to the plate for Texas, Jurickson Profar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 count and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. McQueen is after it and a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. $12-8 is the way this contest ends. The Toronto Blue Jays hosted 50. MLB Network. So striding in, Tyrone McQueen. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4 for 5 effort. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Stepping up to the plate, Tyrone McQueen. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Row. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Rendell Grichuk, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Run on two hits. Stepping in, Tyrone McQueen. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Ready for another shot now. Tyrone McQueen. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Travis Jankowski. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And he's safe. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
There's a lot of moving parts in some.
Digging in, Tyrone McQueen. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
DeShields is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 years.
First open of the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Lance McCullers will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in the game of baseball. Has the
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Batting third, shortstop, Alexi Diaz.
Grounded back up the middle. Correa fields it cleanly. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a... Now to the plate, Tyrone McQueen. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Bregman. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McQueen is there, and the inning is over. Ready to take his hacks again, Tyrone McQueen, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. Line towards center field. Springer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head.
Here's Jake Marisnick.
Now batting, left fielder, Jake Marisnick.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, unfortunately, being close.
Tyrone McQueen will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. Ready once again, Tyrone McQueen.
Tyrone.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Toronto Blue Jays led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Daniel Mengden gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Danny Barnes. From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today, the third. Digging in, Tyrone McQueen, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Hard liner to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive.
Set to get his day started, Max Stassi, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. The windup and the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. McQueen ranges to his right, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Tyrone. McQueen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is into right field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Ready for another chance? Adam Duvall, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, and they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second. Stepping into the box, Tyrone McQueen, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone!
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Carlos Correa.
There goes Altuve. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll... Here's George Springer. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's 4 for 11.
George Springer.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Tyrone McQueen will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone into the upper deck. Ready to take his hacks again. Number
far in 1 game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall in right field. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring him. Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
We are north of the... Aaron Sanchez is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Bradley is there, 2 gone. With that, let's take a look at the... Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. He popped out in his first trip. The 2-2. Down the first baseline. McQueen is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Reds. Coming to the plate now, Tyrone McQueen, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Slapped hard the opposite way. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Tyrone McQueen.
First baseman, Tyrone McQueen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider that time as this ball's hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there as this ball is gone. A home run.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base.
Here's Mookie Betts. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Swinging a ground ball to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away.
Tyrone McQueen will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Tyrone McQueen, and their runners at the corners now.
McQueen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game as they've widened it.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate.
A great Sunday. Stepping into the box, Tyrone McQueen. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And gone up into the second deck.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday.
Striding in, Christian Vasquez. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McQueen is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
J.D. Martinez.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. McQueen sprinting after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Tyrone McQueen. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And they take the lead. It's gone. Tyrone McQueen will stand. stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. High and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone as they add still another. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll start the inning and move back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field, and that's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double.
So standing in, Tyrone McQueen, and he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Benito Carrara. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McQueen moves over. Makes the play, one away. Six to 2, the final total today. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the fourth and held on until. Almost ready for. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Francisco Lindor.
Rips down the first base line. McQueen scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself. Now at the plate, Tyrone McQueen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
McQueen.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road.
High and deep to right center. Naquin looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. Striding in for the Indians, Rob Segedin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now, attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. At the plate, Tyrone McQueen. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Gone! At the plate, Tyrone McQueen. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Naquin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Tyrone McQueen will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pilar has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Standing in, Tyrone McQueen. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
No mistake what he was.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 years.
Now from a place that's ready now, Tyrone McQueen comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the A's offense. Now the A's designated hitter, Alejandro Salas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is in the air out to left field. McQueen is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So coming to the plate, Tyrone McQueen. Here comes the first pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next up for the A's, A.J. Pollock. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McQueen moves over, and that ends the inning. So they breathe. Now at the plate, Tyrone McQueen, and their runners at the corners now.
Tyrone McQueen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Into the box now, Tyrone McQueen earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to center field. Pollock looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and just like that, this ball game is all tied. Striding into the box, Tyrone McQueen. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 5-4 game. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first. And
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Digging in, Alejandro Salas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Alejandro Salas.
Back up the middle. He's got it. Tulowitzki for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Stepping in for the Jays, Tyrone McQueen. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there?
Here's Justin Smoak now. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. Just a 1 for 9. Bounce to first. McQueen comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at Troy Tulowitzki. Obviously,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyrone McQueen. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Smoak is under it. 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Tyrone McQueen will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Pollock is right there, 1 down. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Leading off the inning, Freddie Galvis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. Certainly use that right now.
Popped him up. Number 13 has a play, but it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And there's 1 away now. And next up will be Franklin Barreto.
Second baseman, Franklin Barreto.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Down the line. McQueen over to his left, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next to bat for Toronto, Tyrone McQueen. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around third and being waved on home. Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily, and it's now a 6-run lead.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoak. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. 8-2 tonight's final. Toronto used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave. Evening base. Now in the box, Tyrone McQueen. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues.
Coming to the plate now, Tyrone McQueen, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Now at the plate, Justin Smoak. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Justin Smoak.
The 1-2. This one's flared off to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. McQueen on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Striding in for Oakland, Alejandro Salas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. McQueen coasts under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So digging in now, Tyrone McQueen, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Piscotty's there for it. One away. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, head-to-head against A.J. Ramos. The pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Heading out toward shallow right. McQueen has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Freddie Galvis. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
McQueen is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the A's 2. Making his way to the plate, Tyrone McQueen, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tyson Ross